Welcome to Crow Inclined, here today with the daily energetic check-in. I have the Akashic Tarot, and our card of focus is the King of Scrolls. Okay. Now the King of Scrolls represents someone of learning, right? Someone who can be helpful to you in many ways. Okay. Now this person might already be in your life. And if not, you're going to be meeting them really soon. Okay, this could be an author, a teacher, a communicator, someone that can help you in a professional way. It could also be a friend who brings wisdom to you through their own studies or spiritual practices, let's say. So just be open to the guidance that this person offers you, because it's going to help you and it's going to lead your life in an exciting new adventure, you know, maybe somewhere that you hadn't expected. So this can also indicate a new love romance or a love interest for you. Okay, just depending upon where you are in your life. So you can take it that way. Regardless, this person is still going to help you and help send your life in a different direction, in a new and exciting direction. Yeah, I mean, there's a treasure trove of discovery waiting for you, right? If you can just let your mind and your life soar and allow this person in. Okay. This is also like a really good time to pursue new interests. You know, maybe take a class. You know, maybe you're looking at a position in teaching or counseling or writing or publishing or something like that. Maybe that's all on the agenda. Regardless, this person is going to help you, whether you know them or not. All right. Now it does say through their own studies and their own spiritual practices. So it could just be something that someone says to you that just clicks. Okay. So keep your eyes open, keep your heart open, keep your mind open, because this is kind of cool energy here. Okay. I have the Guardian of the Night Tarot today. I haven't pulled these out in a while. I thought, what the heck? Let's do it today. It feels good. It feels right for this energy. I want to thank everyone for being here. I hope you're all well. I am honored to be able to bring you this message today. Take it as it resonates. If it doesn't fit, it's okay. It's not for you. This is your opportunity to practice discernment. Practice, practice. Practice makes perfect. You'll know if it's for you or not. All right. I think this is great. So this person's coming. There's some good information coming out of it. And we have the Knight of Wands right out of the gate. Okay. Yeah. So wounded warrior. You've been through a lot. This is a lot of hard struggle on this leg of your journey. The thing with the Nine of Wands, though, right, is you collect the wisdoms and carry them with you, right? I like how the porcupine has sort of created this safety barrier, right? Good boundaries, right? You've learned how to set really, really good boundaries through all of the struggles and stuff. You know, sometimes we're just experiential learners. I'm an experiential learner. And sometimes I don't like that about myself, but I can't help it. It is what it is. In your energy, we have the Hermit. Going within, understanding, needing to understand. This is the card of the seeker, right? I love how this spider is like chill in its own space, solitude down here, but looking at that beautiful moon, right? This is the card of understanding who you are and asking the right questions. So it seems that life has sort of put you in this place of solitude, right? Now, keep in mind we have the Knight of Swords. So, yeah, this is some fast-moving energy coming in. It can be rash. It's an energy a lot of times that doesn't really think about the consequences of their actions. All right. So this is interesting to me. I'm wondering if this is this person coming in, or maybe whatever information they're bringing is coming in hard and fast, and then like pay attention, you might miss it. But we'll see. We'll get into it. It can also kind of be a warning, like to not be too impetuous or too spontaneous, to maybe pump the brakes a little bit. But it feels like you have over here. So maybe when you get this information, or this person helps you, or you realize who it is, maybe it's going to be go time real quick. That's quite possible. That is quite possible. Yeah, we have the Judgment card coming out underneath the Nine of Wands. Yeah, so this is an awakening for you. So you've taken all this hardship and struggle, and in your energy, you've gone into solitude to understand, right? So the Nine of Wands coming out with a Judgment card is this was all meant to be, right? It's all karma. So there's assessing with judgment and awakening, okay? So in your energy, you're the Hermit. So maybe you're assessing, understanding, and it's all part of your awakening. Yeah, you were meant to have these struggles, and so that you could find this understanding, so that you could have this awakening, and it's all connected. It's all connected. Let's get something for that Hermit. Hermit. That is a beautiful card. Okay, well, we have the Knight of Wands in your energy too, which is very tenacious energy, right? Stubborn. Moving forward, fanning the flames of some sort of creative spark. There's movement. The Knight of Wands is also creative and fiery, and you know, this is a card of action as well. So we have two, well, the Knights are action cards anyways. We have two. We have one in your energy. Maybe you're ready to come out of solitude. Maybe you're finished with your Hermit cycle. Interesting. Oh, dang it. I've been trying to teach myself not to say interesting, because it's making me crazy. So underneath this Knight of Swords is the Nine of Swords. So worry, sleepless nights. I know, like in this card in the description, this mama bear is worried. Always one eye open, taking care of her baby here. So there's some worry. There's some sleepless nights. Okay. A lot of mind spins, that kind of thing. And it's coming out underneath this Knight of Swords. Maybe it's like you're waiting. You know, there's that saying, strike when the iron's hot. And maybe that's what this Knight of Swords is representing, is this when this thing happens, when you meet this person, you get this information, whatever this is, that's going to help you, it's going to be like, now is go time. And you may be waiting, and it's making you crazy. It's like vigilant, waiting for it, and it's just causing you to have sleepless nights. I feel you. Yeah. Yeah. Seven of Swords. Now, this can be deception, dishonesty, and theft. But so far, in this reading, it kind of feels like maybe, you know, the seven, you know, maybe you've been telling yourself something that isn't true. This can also be a card of strategy. It can be a card of strategy. No, not with this not with this in your energy. Yeah, so there's some dishonesty. Maybe this is about getting honest with yourself as you're going through this assessment and this awakening, right? That's what that hermit is all about, is getting to the truth of things. So maybe it's time to be honest about something in your world. Um, or yeah. That's an interesting card. Interesting card. Yeah, in your energy, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah. So you planted the seeds for something. Look at the spider laid all these eggs, right? And waiting for the little eggs to hatch. So waiting, there's something that you did or built or a seed that you planted that you've been waiting for something to happen with, right? Waiting, waiting, waiting. So the seven is also a card. It's kind of a crossroads. Do you continue with it? Can you see the potential for it? Or is it time to move in another direction? This could definitely be what's kind of causing this Nine of Swords. It's almost like you're waiting for a sign, which it's going to come through this person. You're waiting for a sign. You're waiting for that thing that clicks it. And you'll know whether to leave or to stay. Yeah, that's what that guy's about. Oh, okay. Five of Wands, yeah, competition, debate, conflict. Yeah, this is coming out underneath this Nine of Swords. Yeah, I mean, something's got you all worked up. It's almost like you were over here, you know, in your hermit mode and understanding things and working through your wounded warrior and understanding this awakening that's happening with you. And then it's like something came in and sort of like threw paint on it, you know. But it's bringing up some things that you need to address. And you might be struggling to sort of zero in on what that is, which is why you have the mind spinning here. Maybe you took action on what you thought it was. It's coming. This piece of information, this little bit of wisdom, this person who's going to come and help you figure this out. It's coming. It's coming. Just hold on. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you were in your hermit and working through this awakening and coming to your authentic self, and something sort of jarred that a little bit. Yeah, we have the Two of Wands. So yeah, it's stepping through the portal, I like to say, into the new world, right? You're ready to do it, but there's one little thing here, right? It doesn't feel little. It feels kind of big, but it's probably a little thing that just has gone unchecked for a while, okay? You want to do this. The Two of Wands, this is building the world. This is seeing the world the way that you want it to be and bringing it into fruition, right? Manifesting it into the material world. This is the planning stages of what it is that you truly want. Yeah, it's almost like there's been a little hiccup. Yeah, there's something you're going to have to walk away from. Maybe you've been real stubborn about this seed that you planted, right? You know, our King of Scrolls card says maybe it's time to find a new interest, whatever. So it's possible that through your stubbornness, you've stuck with something for too long, perhaps. So we have the Eight of Cups, walking away. So maybe there's something that you need to walk away from. You know, we walk away from what doesn't serve us anymore, and we walk towards the possibility of a new future, right? Because we're walking into the unknown. Okay, whoops. That little guy. Yeah. The Emperor. Law and order. You know, maybe there's some legal aspects to this, contracts, You know, the Emperor is wisdom and maturity. He's mastered all realms of the four kings. Very respected. This could be this person who's going to help you. That feels like that might be the person who's going to help you. And like I said, it might be someone that you know already. Or, you know, if it's a friend and they just say something to you and it clicks, right? Or it could be someone new coming in. Now, as I'm saying, someone new coming in, the Ten of Pentacles is coming out. So it's going to help you with your family. I think you're struggling a little. You've been really working hard building something. Something's coming. The Ten of Pentacles is all about generational wealth and stability, a stable foundation in the material world, right? Material abundance, right? Bees, honey, the sweeter things in life, contentment, right? These bees are so happy. There's so many flowers, right? So, yeah, you know, you're just kind of waiting for this information. You'll know this person when you see them. You'll know it when you hear it. And it's going to definitely sort of put you back on track here. Under the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, so absolute clarity incoming. Okay, now the Sword of Swords are the mind, but this Ace of Swords pierces the veil into the material world. So there's going to be truth in the mind and truth in the material world. Okay. You also have the Nine of Cups underneath, which is emotional wish fulfillment for you. So it's coming. All I can say really is hang in there. All I can say is hang in there. And here's the Hanged Man. Yeah. This is karmic. This is something you need to work through. But there's help. Okay. In whatever capacity this person is going to show up for you, right? Please keep in mind that the King of Scrolls also says it's a great time for education. Okay, maybe it's time to learn something new. Maybe it's time to take what you're already doing and add something else to it. You know, those kinds of things. So, yeah, hang in there. Hang in there. Yeah, it's just like there's one little piece of information, one little piece of something that you need. And like I said, this person's going to do it for you. Okay. All right, that is your message for today. Thank you so much for being here. Like and subscribe, share with your besties, and I will see you soon.